Welcome back to another episode of the League of Luck podcast, the greatest football podcast in the United States of America and Southern America and Northern America and Eastern Europe and
Canada.
Africa and Canada and Australia and Asia. I think I got every continent. Okay. I'm your host, Matthew. David Roy just joined. We haven't seen him in about 3 years. He never changes his name. Serge is a stormtrooper today. So we don't know what's going to happen. We're in the League of Luck. Dave just joined. He has a giant beard and a suit on, and he looks handsome as a... Welcome,
I'm
Dave.
so happy Dave is here. Dave, you just made my week.
You just made my week, yes. You handsome devil, you.
Dave, we just want to check. Can you see and can you hear us?
I can check.
Awesome, man.
Beautiful.
I hear there's a rumor that we are all mandatory to be on at least one episode. So
Yes,
you
got to hit your quota, man.
I hopped on.
Awesome, man. It's a good one to join too, man, because
Yeah.
we're doing our mid-season awards, and
Yes.
you may get an award tonight, Dave.
We don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
You might.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, it's 8:50 y'all's time, 9:50 my time.
Yeah.
So let's just get this thing going, man. If people join, people join. But we have Dave. That's more than enough.
That's all we need, really.
Yeah. So, Matt, let's do our power rankings, man.
All right. Do we want to start from 12 on up?
Yeah, let's just start from the bottom, man. Just let's make it rapid paced tonight.
All right. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. Number 12, bottom of the league. It's been a downward spiral. We have Mark Spanish Harlem Bodega has just fallen to the pits of number 12.
That's it. And then
I mean, 6 games in a row.
it's terrible. But at 11, we have Lil Matt.
Yeah, but
That's it.
little Matt climbed out of number 12
He
this
did.
week.
He did.
He got a big win. He's been making some trades, shaking things up.
He has.
Yeah. I don't know if it's sustainable. He's got a big matchup this week against Serge. So we'll see if he can go back to back. But Serge's not looking too hot either. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
it's that time of year where things start to get dicey, and we're all looking weird.
Yeah. I will say I am proud of little Matt, and I think what makes this league so good is if you're at the bottom of this league, we don't give up, and we at least care enough to set our lineups and, take it seriously. So I know little Matt's lost some sleep this season for sure,
Yeah.
but he never gave up. And
I'll give little Matt his flowers, okay,
Mhm.
which I hate doing.
Yeah.
But he's not giving up, and he's like pushing on. He's always the villain, but he
Mhm.
takes that role and runs with it, and I love that.
He's like
He
Loki.
does.
He's
Yeah.
Loki.
He is Loki.
He is.
So
He is, man.
hate
So
you, but proud of you.
yeah, proud of you, little Matt. You got out of number 12. Keep climbing. We'll see. Number 10, we have Ross. Ross was on a 3-game winning streak. He was humble this week.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominant performance by Bryant. Yeah, he would have beat
Dominant.
everyone. He would have beat everyone in the league this week. So I wouldn't beat myself up too hard, Ross. But we have to put you at number 10 this week.
At number 9, we have Matt, Nonchalant.
Mhm.
He has outscored about 86.7% of the league, but
Yeah.
teams get lucky on him.
What's the name of this league?
Take a look.
League of Luck.
League of Luck, Dave.
Luck has not been on Matt's side, but
Mhm.
he's not going to give up. He could still fight.
Yeah.
He can't if he loses one more, he's out. But I feel a streak coming for him. So don't ever doubt him. He'll be there.
I mean, we got some pieces, man. I really like, obviously, Tyreek Hill's on pace to potentially break Calvin Johnson's record.
Yep.
He's already approaching 1,000 receiving yards. We're at week 9. I want to see more out of Leonard. Hopefully you can get some love from Jared Goff.
Hopefully.
But it's
I'm
tough,
missing,
man. It's
I'm
tough. We
missing
got,
CMC right now, big time.
yeah, we got McCaffrey on a bye. We got Dak Prescott on a bye. We got Brandon Cooks holding out because the
Yeah.
Texans didn't trade him.
Sucks.
Hey, Matt, you're top 5 in scoring, bro. And like you're in
I
last.
know.
I know it's
Legal.
It's the league of luck, man.
Matt. We got a guest.
West.
We got a guest trying to connect. If you want to,
Oh, we have
you want to
another guest?
welcome him to the show. Looks like he's buffering.
He's having some connectivity issues, but
Mhm.
we'll get to him as soon as he pops.
Cox Communications.
Yeah, Cops Communications is very tough.
Mhm. But yeah, moving on from Matt, we started talking about him. Number 8.
Number 8, who do we have, Sergio?
Number 8, we have Ian. Ian is currently downstairs at
Dave's
wherever
house.
Dave is at.
At Dave's bungalow. Dave has an indoor pool.
Yeah.
Which is
So,
amazing. And I'm sad I've never been there.
I just want to get a mask.
Welcome.
Welcome, Alex, man. How are you?
Good. Good. It's a beautiful night.
We're having some
Yeah.
technical difficulties.
I bet it is a beautiful night over there.
Yeah, it's beautiful people. Is this a Halloween episode? Because I got my Joseph.
Yeah, you can whatever you want to do. Dave is being Dave right now. Matt is Johnny Cage.
I'm Johnny K / Tom Cruise from Risky Business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Serge is the stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
The stormtrooper.
And he's the guy that, killed the most people in the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm. Didn't Tom Cruise in Risky Business, he didn't have any pants on? He only had underwear? Or was that different?
If I stood up.
Is that better?
Okay. Is that a do-rag? What is that?
No, it's Joseph.
He's Joseph from Bethlehem.
The father of Yahweh.
Yeah, so I'm Joseph.
He's the dad of Jesus.
Wow. Straight from Jerusalem. Okay. Well, yeah, Al, just to bring you up to speed, Al, obviously you're not at the bottom half of the power rankings. Representing the West Division. Somehow you're not at the bottom anymore.
We are playing against each other currently. He has Devontae Smith, who has 4 points.
Ooh.
And I have Miles Sanders, who's at 12. So it's we're competing.
Ooh.
Well, I'm not gonna second guess the Roman Empire anymore. It's the Roman Empire. I mean, they're conquering at an incredible rate right now. Just murdering people.
It's undoubtable at this point.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
Yeah, but just to bring you up to speed, let's get rid of the bottom half. So number 12, we have Mark. Mark has fallen to the bottom of the league, 6-game losing streak. Little Matt's at number 11. He won last week finally. So we just bumped him up a spot. Number 10, we have Ross. Number 9, we have Matt. And right now we're talking about number 8, Ian.
Ian, yeah. Who is downstairs at Dave's bungalow currently?
Do you have any commentary to speak of on any of those 5 teams?
I'm sorry, Matt, that you're 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's the league of luck,
I mean,
and luck is not on my side.
You were one. It could go either way. But I think you have hope. I think you have hope out of that group of the bottom feed.
I can't lose another game though.
Yeah, it's Ian is a lot better than you though.
I've scored more than him, but
you have.
Yeah,
I think back then.
By 7 points is the accurate number.
Thank you.
So, but you scored a lot. I mean, I think you have a chance to make it in the playoffs.
So look, Ian's been hampered, man. Ian's been
Could be the-
having some bad luck, but he's gonna get Keenan Allen, I think,
make the
back.
playoffs.
He's gonna get back at some point, right? And if he can get Herbert, Keenan stacked to kind of, don't know.
Keenan made it worse during the bye week.
so yeah, who knows? He might pull a Michael Thomas next week, and
True.
but even so, even without Keenan, I feel like he's been doing well.
I see Ian
He's
further
had
in his
strong
streak.
week after strong week. So is he 8? Is that the
Yeah.
point?
Yeah, he's number
Yes.
8. I don't have him in the playoffs just yet, but he's definitely knocking on the door. Brian has climbed to number 7,
Yeah.
and maybe an all-time great week. I don't know if anyone scored as many points ever in the League of Luck.
Has anyone ever surpassed the 200 mark in the League of Luck? I don't think so.
It's happened. It's happened, but it's happened once or twice.
In an
every-
8-man league.
So it's like it's a triple rainbow. It's definitely.
I hate talking to other people about their leagues because they're in like 4-people leagues and they're like, yeah, I got Kamara, Cooper Cup. I got
Mhm.
I'm like, bro,
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're in a 6-man league, bro. Chill.
I'm happy for you.
yeah.
I'm in a 1-person league.
Yeah, I have everyone, and I
Yeah,
still
but-
lost.
Well, okay, so it's a debate over like where Kyle falls. Like what is going
Yeah,
on?
me and Matt kind of talked about 5 and 6. We kind of bounced this one around. We gave the advantage to Kyle. I think that's what we ended up with, just because of the head-to-head matchup. Kyle beat Surge this week, so we have Surge coming in at number 6. Also headed towards the bottom on a 4-game losing streak. It's just been a bad stretch.
Yeah, hasn't broken 1,000 points yet.
No, it's just been tough, man. I was banking on this Lamar Jackson Bateman connection, and
Bateman
like-
gone.
for like
Yeah.
a month, it didn't hit. It didn't hit for a month straight, and the Cordarrelle Patterson injury kind of has hurt me. So
Tough.
Yeah,
what are you gonna
it's,
do, man?
is the trade deadline over?
So the trade deadline is 2 p.m. on November 30th. So we still
Okay.
have some time. We still have some time to get something
We
done.
have an entire month.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but Serge, those early wins are gonna bless you later.
Oh yeah.
It may get you in the playoffs.
And that's all I need, man. I just need to get in the show.
And you got a player that can win you a championship on your team, and that's what we all want, you know. You got a guy that can score 60. Like,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
a chance.
So,
Well, I hope
so that being said, our number 5 person, which I think should be in the bottom 5, is Kyle. But luck has been on his side the entire year.
I mean, like a bottom skeever, like
He
he's been
is.
just-
Matt,
He's,
I'm
he's
just
one of
gonna,
those.
Matt, hold your thought real quick. We actually have another guest joining. If you want to just
Okay.
pick up your thought once he's been.
he's
So
a
we're just gonna throw a fish analogy out. What kind of fish I think Kyle is?
Okay. Just pick
Alligator.
that up.
fish.
So
He's
Kyle,
attracted to the light.
let's wait for the first giant human.
Mm-hmm. The original.
The original giant human. You have competition now with Ian, because Ian's also equally as giant of a human.
But
Welcome
he
to the
may not
show,
be a
man.
human. He may not
Sorry,
be
dude. It was muted or something. The sound wasn't working.
All right,
Welcome
so
to the
back
show,
to my
Brian. Glad to
back to
have
my
you.
Kyle back to my Kyle analogy. He's like the fish that sucks the scum off of the tank in a fish tank.
For
You know the
sure.
sucker? He just sucks.
He sends the worst trades of all time.
Mm.
He's top. How is he top 5?
Am I the only one that he sends dumb trades to? He said, "Can I have Deshaun Watson for Tom Brady because you don't need him?"
He has never sent me a
pretty,
trade.
it's pretty straightforward.
I mean, at least it got to the point.
Yeah. I would love to get a trade request from Kyle. Just to-
Dude.
Never gotten a trade request from anyone
I've
Yeah.
never got
except for Serge. Serge has sent me trade
except with
requests.
trade of Nahi Hines.
yeah.
Most inconsequential trade.
So
I had
Kyle is number 5. I don't know how. In the League of Luck, he has
I
all
don't know how either. I don't get that.
His team sucks, honestly.
Yeah.
And
So Brian-
if he does get to the playoffs, he will not go far.
But
I ain't gonna lie though, this little Damian Pierce dude is going.
His
fucking
both his
off.
rookies, dude. Kenneth Walker's
Hey.
been balling.
and,
Hey, they balling though. They look
and
good.
I like what he did with his bench. You look at his bench.
He
and
won that trade with Ross.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly.
He's got Najee, who's going to find his way. He hit with Conklin for what it's worth because the tight end market's poo. And he's got Njoku.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
what his is.
Ross is losing some trades. Day one, I gave him Devontae Adams. He gave me Stephon Diggs. Who
Yep.
would have known?
I would have
Who
known.
would've-
That was a monumental trade, and I hope he wins
Historical.
in chip because of it. If I don't, obviously, but
Yeah.
that was if you win, it's because of that trade right
It's
there.
because of that trade. Yeah. I
And-
agree.
Yeah.
And Ross is gonna
So-
go forever.
So I was in a galaxy far, far away
Yeah.
on draft day. But
I'm
I kind of, I mean, I don't understand the other owners who were present that day.
ooh, yeah.
It's kind of, it happened in front of everyone's eyes.
Everyone.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's but Dave, you manipulated your way into that one, man.
He initiated. He goes, Dave, want to go Devontae for Stephon? I says, sure.
No brainer.
I don't know, man. Any other day I wouldn't have done that. I'd have chose Devontae over anybody. Wide
Even-
receiver wise.
Okay, I'll cut some slack. On draft day, it wasn't as obvious as it is now, but it was
Yeah.
still slightly.
No, I think everyone was like, holy shit, he's got the stat. He's
He's got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. That's amazing.
he won
Did
the
it take place in the first round? When did it take
it was
place?
it was soon after.
It
was
took
just-
place. It took
it was
place
that first
after Dave picked Allen and Ross picked Carr.
See, that's
That's
where
when it took place.
that's why it's so obvious because it
That's
happened
the-
once Dave had Josh Allen. That's the
That's the
difference. man.
genius.
That's the kicker.
genius.
Yeah.
It was the best trade. It was the most blockbuster trade in our league's history,
Yes, agree.
and
Yeah.
Players.
we're going to see what kind of effects it has.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Brian, we're just going to bring you up to speed rapidly. Mark, we have at number 12. Little Matt, we have at number 11. Ross at 10. Matt at 9. Ian at 8. And we have yourself at number 7 this week.
Moving up, bro.
Yeah.
Moving up, right? It was tough. 5, 6, and 7 I think we're really close. But I mean, amazing week, man. 200 points. Crazy.
Yeah, congrats.
Team's turning around, dog. We turning around, made a little corner. We needed D-Hop. We needed D-Hop and we needed my fucking kids to sleep.
Man.
There you go.
Ain't everybody restless over here, bro. That's what
Great
it
pick,
is.
man. Great pickups.
We getting it.
I considered Derrick Henry at 2, but I couldn't do it. I would have taken Chubb if you didn't take him right ahead of me. So I love it, man. It's just been very unlucky at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of points scored. I don't know. We're gonna say, hey, I'm not out of it yet. We in
No,
there.
you're not. Not at all.
I'm a ride right now. We're on the come up. And my bench is kind of strong right now too. We got some depth. We'll be all right.
I mean, your direct competition is Dave. So, Dave, what do you have to say about it? Do you feel confident?
We'll see what happens.
See what
let's see
happens?
Short and sweet. Love it.
Yeah.
See what
No,
happens.
you're 2 games up right now. That's all right. We coming.
Yeah. And speaking of, so top 4, who we got at number 4, Matt?
We have the trade himself. We have Dave sitting at number 4.
Number 4.
Great.
I see some disdain in his look. I don't think he agrees.
Ooh, yeah,
Hmm.
you don't like it. I wouldn't.
What a
Juwan
great-
Johnson is your tight end. That's all I'm gonna say. If you had a strong tight end, dude, you'd be nasty.
Dave, you have a champion contending team, but right now you are sitting at 4.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's just a points thing.
And I have a lot of points.
You do have a lot of points. You have the
I
third.
mean, it comes down to wins, man. Wins are important. Al has more wins. Vincent has
Yeah, no,
more
I
wins.
lost
And-
last week to who? Somebody.
Not
yeah,
sure.
someone.
But I mean, we like the pieces for sure, man. I mean, if
Yeah,
you
so I
can
think
get-
we're going
Joe
off record.
Mixon, Joe Mixon's a disappointment. He's
Miles
trash.
Sanders has been surprisingly good.
Miles
Yeah.
Sanders is good. Christian Kirk is, but Tyler Lockett. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect that.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's
Yeah,
move
who's
on,
okay.
man.
Top three.
Number 3 is Devin, man. Devin, Daddy Dev
Yeah.
himself. Number
Danny
3.
Dev. I've scored more points than him, but he's top 3.
Devin's been one of the Devin's been one of the luckiest. He's been a lucky player, but I think second to Dave, he has the strongest stack in the league for sure. Hurts and Brown, they definitely hit this last week, and I think they just hit right now. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think they just hit in real time. But his running back situation is iffy moving forward. I don't know.
I don't know, man. He has the third lowest points against.
Yeah,
And
lucky man.
he-
Some-
the bottom of the pack. He's in the bottom of the pack for the total points.
Okay, who's Elijah
lucking
Benjamin? I don't know who Elijah Benjamin is, and I'm a football fan. So who is that?
Elijah was the dude that was at your house the other day.
Elijah.
I mean, he's got a good look at his core at receiver, bro. He's got AJ Brown, Amon Ra, Mike Evans, Gabe Davis. That's a good that's legit. His running back, not so much, but Jalen Hurts. I mean, Alan knows about Jalen Hurts. He almost won in the championship last year.
It's the running backs for sure.
He's a bit. He's
Well, Jonathan Taylor doesn't play football anymore.
Yeah, I don't-
He doesn't.
not a fan of that.
Good call on that, Matt, for your first overall pick.
Hey, y'all see what CMC did last week, huh? Exactly.
hey Matt. It's about to come back.
That was amazing. That was so
You
cool
know,
to watch.
I had a
Back.
player put up 40 and I lost.
It's about to pick, but that won't happen again.
No, it better not.
So number 2, moving on from Devin. Who we got, Matt?
We have Mr. Lionhearted, Vincent, who has a great team. He has a championship team, and he puts a lineup together very well.
Yeah. Tough 2-week stretch. He had the Chiefs bye week. And then this week he's got the 49ers bye week, which has been the one that we've been all
Yes.
expecting. But I mean, if you look at, even if he loses this week, he's still
contender.
depending on what Dave does, he still leads that division. So it's going to get interesting, but he says he's been preparing for this all year. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
He time and time again, he has said, I've been preparing for this week.
I mean, it's strong
I don't
top
see
to
it.
bottom. He definitely put his eggs in 2 baskets, and it.
Yeah.
paid
But
off.
listen, man, this week against Al, he gave him a run for his money, depleted. I was worried for you, Al, real quick. I mean, if Amari Cooper doesn't catch that touchdown, I mean, Vincent might have pulled that one off. Like it was
because they actually handed Kareem Hunt the ball too. That play before.
yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
shit, he's about to get in
Mhm.
because he was looking good. But they had just Mario on like a deep ball, and I was like, please, back shoulder.
No, dude. I mean, he put together a good. I mean, he went and got Romeo Dobbs off of waivers. He stacked them with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, and then that hit. He got a touchdown out of that. So
Yeah.
It,
I mean, it definitely it was a
and
tough
Matt, what
week.
do we say? How many points do you need to score to win a game in this league?
At least
I think
you got to
130.
average at least 120.
120, at least 120, and he scored 120. So he put himself in a position to win. Just Al, you snuck it out, and
You
I
did.
mean, obviously, you won the head-to-head matchup. You're first in the West Division, so this week you are number 1 in our power rankings, man. Congrats.
You are.
Thank you.
Number
Thank
1.
you. I hear it in your voice, an asterisk. But
No, absolutely not. I've relinquished all doubts. I'm a believer, man.
it's definitely convenient that I was invited to the chat when I was placed at 11th,
Mhm,
second last.
mhm.
I was somehow invited to this chat. I appreciate the chat for inviting me.
Okay.
We had a strong draft. The draft was obviously contradicted by public opinion and the mainstream media. But we believed in what we were doing, and did not only did we have a strong draft, we made plays with the waiver wire. My team is lighting the ass with Michael Thomas obviously being hurt.
Mhm.
hurt.
If David Montgomery would just wake up, I'd be straight. I'd feel a lot better, or James Conner.
Yep.
Because Alvin is if he doesn't get hurt, he's about to go nuts. I think.
Yeah.
Rest of the year.
One
Yeah.
just kink in the armor. I don't know if you're any concerned in regards to this. Are you concerned about the Jamar Chase injury based on this week that you just saw Joe Burrow? He didn't have like a great performance. Do you think is that something that bothers you right now, or are you still pretty confident?
I'm confident because if they're not as good of a football team, they'll be behind and he'll be throwing it. And he runs. No, he runs. If he doesn't get hurt, then he's going to be putting up a lot of fantasy points. He'll throw picks and fumble, but
Yeah.
Joe Burrow is good for 25 a week. You know.
Yep.
True.
All right, man. Well,
There
that's
you
it,
have it.
man. That was pretty straightforward, man. Yeah, Al's our best team this week. Vincent's number 2. Yep. That's our power rankings for the week. Now we're gonna go into our mid-season awards segment, which is gonna be very exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and relinquish my stormtrooper duties.
Oh, he revealed himself.
Oh, I thought that was Zoom created.
No, this is
From
this
Matt.
is a children's stormtrooper, non-movie quality.
It's not movie quality.
It has asbestos.
Sweet, though.
Can I
What movie
quickly?
is that from? What's
we
the?
qu-
It's okay that mine's not movie quality. What movie is that from?
It's okay.
Quiz?
It's a super bad.
Nope.
Close, but no.
I don't know.
It's a Chewbacca mask. Come on, guys.
Oh, Step Brothers.
Brothers.
Why did I think super bad?
All right.
Before the midseason awards, do you want to do better real quick?
Oh yeah, for sure. Get our first. I think this is our first do better of the season.
This is our first do better segment. I'm going to do a rapid fire do better segment. Mark the Dobega, you have now lost 6 in a row. Failed to score 130 points this season. Do better. Matt, Serge, you have now lost 4 in a row. Guys, we need to do better. We have a week 9 matchup. The shit versus the shat. Mark versus Matt. Something's got to give. Who's going to break the streak? We will see. We will find out this week. Boom.
Beautiful, man.
All right.
Oh, that was awesome.
I agree with you. Mark needs to do better. Matt needs to do better, and Serge definitely needs to do better. So,
Yeah.
there you have it. Mid-season awards. Where do we want to start? Do we want to start small or do we want to start big?
Let's start small.
Okay. So we're gonna. Do you want to start at the bottom?
No.
Go ahead, Matt.
Are we all right. We'll go with best trade, right?
No, let's go with worst team name.
Worst team name.
Oh, worst. Oh, that bottom. Okay. We're gonna go with the worst team name award. And that award is given to Dave with Team Roy.
It's a classic. I haven't changed it in 11 years.
You haven't. The only other name you had was
No, you were the athletes year 1 and you won that year.
you were team Black Sox.
37-37. But that was because I thought it was super weird that my name was Jay Roy, and I don't understand how that.
It's still
go back to
Jay
that.
Roy.
Is it still Jay
Congrats,
Roy?
man.
Which is
Yeah.
weird. It's my father's name, who I never met, but it shows up as Jay Roy.
It does. It still does till
It's
today.
still to this day, it shows up as Jay Roy.
Yeah.
But I've never changed it to Jay Roy. I found out it was Jay Roy at Alex's house about a decade ago,
Yeah.
and I just never changed it. It's just
Well, speaking of names, Sergio's name has been Sergio Figueroa plus Sergio Figueroa for a decade now. He has 2 names.
So I got locked out with one of my emails, and I had to log in with another email, and I don't know how to change it. So
You
now
can't.
I have access with 2 different emails.
Mine's MH, and I can't change it.
Whatever. Congrats,
All right.
Dave. Worst team name.
thank you.
So this award is the highest scoring performance of the season. We talked about it earlier, but this goes to you, Brian. Brian,
Yes.
you have the highest scoring performance of the year. Week 8 last week. We scored 200 points.
200.
We're not sure if that's ever been topped. Al said that someone's done it before. I don't remember,
I feel like somebody's done it before too.
but
But I
200
think that's
points,
when
man.
I think that's when it was an 8-person league.
Yeah, and we don't remember
What?
that anyway.
Was it
Let's
an
go.
8-person league at one point?
yeah, it was
The first-
skewed.
The
It
first
had
year
to be
was
skewed.
8.
Yeah.
Ah.
No flex.
No.
Yeah,
flex.
we had kickers.
Yeah.
You can have unlimited flex with 18.
So what we had everyone double-digit points. We had DeAndre Hopkins 33 points, Nick Chubb 25, Derrick Henry 35. I mean, it's just completely
Even Algier showed up.
madness.
It was a good week.
Yeah.
It's a big body. You got a big body team.
Look, I needed McLaren to show up a little bit. He's finally starting to pop up, especially with Heineke. He's a lot
Mhm.
better with Heineke.
Yes,
Mhm.
he is.
And then D-Hop's, I mean, he's getting all the fucking, I mean, he had like what, 12 targets, 14 targets.
Yeah, I mean, he's money in the bag. I
Yeah,
tried to get him. I tried to get.
Your team's very
D-Hop.
middle of the road. So
Yeah.
let's not get too comfortable.
Stop it. Stop it, bro. We about to be hot right here. We're
Ouch.
going on a little run.
Matt, who do we have as having the best win of the season?
The best win, we have Kyle, the luckiest player in the league of luck, with a .68 win over Nigel Thornberry himself, Lil Matthew, in week 5. Kyle was 1-3 going into that, and he needed it.
Damn.
Got it.
Wow.
And his rookie Damian Pierce had 20 points to silence the haters, because we all hated. We did hate.
I hated it.
Moore and Deontay Johnson combined for 21 points, and the Broncos scored 13 versus the Colts. Like, who'd have thought? We never knew the Colts were the Broncos were going to be this lackluster. You know, and let's not stop there. Little Matt had a huge letdown from Russ and AJ Dillon, as well as Gerald Everett and Jamal Williams, who combined for only 19 points. That's
Yuck.
terrible, little Matt.
It's
You
bad.
need to breathe more. You need to get a sleep app machine just to get a little bit more in focus. But
And it's he's trying to trade AJ Dillon away too.
and
for
he
next year's
swears
second
he
pick.
swears he's an elite back. No one believes him.
Yeah.
I don't think he-
But he's finally recovering. And that was reminiscent to Brian's .48 victory over Dougie in week 9 last season. So it comes full circle.
Yeah. So Brian still has the slight better victory.
He does.
But yeah, that was a crazy win, Kyle. 0.68 points. I don't think you've lost since this. You're 4-3, 5-3, tied with Dave now for second place in the East.
Yeah, and he scored 800 points, so I don't understand.
Okay, what's next? All right, so this one's actually, we have a 3-way tie for this one. This one was just too tough, man. Everyone's been on the waiver this year, so it's tough to pick the best waiver pickup performance of the year. But one of the 3 that we have Matt, Matt with Jared Goff in week 4. Dak was injured, Stafford was struggling, and Goff scored 41 points against the Seahawks. And Matt scored 167 points that week, and he won. So I thought his Jared Goff waiver wire pickup was incredible.
Maybe season saving.
Maybe he needs that win.
I need it. I need that win. Our next in our 3-way tie, the tripod, is Al with Nicole Hardman in week 7. With DeMonte Smith on a bye and Michael Thomas injured, Hardman came through in a huge way in week 7 for Al. I loved it. He scored 28 points to contribute to Al's 157 total points, the highest scorer team in the league week by week, by the way. But he's not anymore. Vincent, topped him, but he's still number 1. And,
It was great. I saw him on a waiver wire. I don't know who drafted him. Maybe Ross or Vincent.
No, Serge drafted him, and he dropped
Ooh.
him. So just sharing the wealth, man.
I guess I didn't know that.
I'm glad it stayed in the division. But good job, man. You defeated Brian by 10 points that week. I'm sure that stung Brian.
yep.
If you would have probably played anyone else, you probably would have lost. I mean, it was a 10-point game, so
But I think we were like the 2 highest scores that week.
Did
yeah.
CJ Gardner just get another
How it goes
interception?
now.
I don't know,
So
but
that's
the Saints,
Goddard.
Saints
Yeah.
could still have him, but we decided to go with Bradley Roby. But anyway, the other one we have is Dave.
Yes.
Dave this is a dual waiver wire pickup. So he went with Andy Dalton and Jawan Johnson, going up against Serge on his Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs bye week. Andy Dalton and Jawan Johnson would score 54 total points. 54. I don't know if y'all heard me.
Yeah.
But Dave would go on to
Dave.
Dave beat Serge by 46 points. And so the 54 points is more than the 46 points. And so Dave ended up winning that week without Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. So congratulations, Dave.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's you have 2 awards so far, Bob.
You're about to get another one too, Dave. Go ahead.
Yes. The best trade award goes to Dave acquiring Stephon Diggs for Devontae Adams while the draft was still happening. Congrats, Dave, with another award, a 3-piece. Jeez.
Yeah.
We've already talked about it. I'm upset. I'm jealous. I'm pissed. I'm sad. But good job, Dave. Hell of a trade, man.
Hell of a trade.
To be fair,
Okay.
this
Did he
is
get himself a plaque already?
right here. This is in
That's
my
the chair.
That's the chair. That
That's
is
the
the
best-
chair.
That's the
This
best trade
this
chair.
is the
Congratulations.
Nice.
That should be the trophy.
That is the
No-
trophy.
It
That's
has
the
no
trophy.
legs.
It doesn't need them.
Nope.
Hey, what were the best draft picks, Matt?
There's a tie. All right. So the first between our tie is Al with Joe Burrow with 91st overall pick.
Yeah.
Burrow is currently top 5 overall player and a top 2 quarterback behind Allen. That's crazy, dude. And then we have
91st.
Devin. We have Devin with Jalen Hurts, 69th overall. Hurts is currently a top 5 player as well. So those are their worth for where they got them is crazy
Yeah.
because they went after Allen, Mahomes, I think Lamar.
Mhm.
Who else? I think
Yeah,
a
I
few
mean-
quarterbacks went before them.
I mean, I don't know. Something happened this season, man. I think the value in quarterbacks is kind of, for a while it was, I don't know, I guess.
It was diluted.
Yeah.
now it's-
But now it's kind of like, now it's kind of important. I don't know. I mean, you still need to be balanced, but if you have one of these top guys, I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely helps for sure. Just because we're more of a passing league and there's so many running back committees now, it's hard to hit on the running backs.
But the whole stigma was quarterbacks get drafted late and they all put up about the same amount of points.
Yeah, but you got to go after Josh. I messed up in another league with Aaron Rodgers, but when you have your guy like your Lamar Jackson, your Jalen Hurts,
Most of the time it works.
Your
Not all
Pat
the time,
Mahomes-
guys. It doesn't work all the time.
No, it doesn't.
But
think
I mean,
it-
the
I think
only
it
way it
didn't-
really doesn't
what
is
do you
like
what
what
do you
Brian
win?
has. Brian
It
has
didn't work for me
two
last year
running
with
backs.
Mahomes.
You win. You just said that if you have 120 points, that's the Mendoza line. Like you need to get to
That's-
120.
It
If your
seems to be.
quarterback's putting up 30, I'm not a mathematician. I failed math at Curtis.
Mhm.
3, 6, 9, 12. That's 1/4
Yeah, it's
your Mendoza line
True.
with the quarterback.
True.
and so I got
I think we're going to rethink our strategies going in.
maybe, man. I'm gonna predict next year that a quarterback's going in the first round.
Ooh.
I
Not
mean,
that
Alvin
bold.
Kamara went 6th, so
And Matt, you actually may have been ahead on this trend because last year you drafted
did.
Patrick Mahomes in the first
That-
round.
That typically
I
is three. I was the only one to draft 3 quarterbacks this year,
Mm.
and I
You
took
didn't even
Matt's
you don't
strategy.
even need it.
I took
like-
Matt's strategy. I still
Yeah.
you did.
But
But last year I did draft Pat Mahomes in the first round,
Yeah.
and it blew up in my face though. So it's the league of luck, bro. We don't know.
Yeah.
There's no
League of luck,
strategy,
man.
bro.
so looks like we lost visual on Al, and I kind of
Yeah.
want him to be here for one of these awards.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and skip that one. We'll do coach of the year. owner / general manager / coach of the year. Who do we got, Matt?
We have Vincent.
Yeah.
Vincent's great. He started 0-1 and has won 6 in a row. He has the highest point total, first in his division, and drafted 2 players in the top 10 overall.
Yep.
He's a great coach.
For whatever reason, Austin Eckler fell to him at number 12. He followed that up. He got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
It's been solid, man. He's got Jalen Waddle, right? I think he's got
does.
Waddle. Who's I think the 5th best receiver.
Yep.
Al, we just were talking about coach of the year, general manager of the year. We have Vincent with winning that award.
I want to say something about Waddle's the 5th best receiver, and he's the 2nd best receiver on his team.
Yeah.
That's how crazy that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I guess.
You have no context.
I mean, I don't expect that title because I was 11, and Vincent was given the title of
Best draft.
of best draft. Yeah.
And he has coach of the year.
Yeah. So I mean, and he's in the hunt, so it panned out.
Panned out.
All right, so
And,
our last and final award, Sergio, would you like to give it away?
Yeah, so our last final award is the midseason MVP. This team started out with a poor draft grade. He was actually ranked 11th, actually.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, our midseason MVP, we have the Roman Empire. Al's coming off a huge win versus Vincent. Kind of took the throne. Best record in the league. First place in the division, like I said.
Second highest point total.
Yeah, I mean, I think this award's all encompassing of like a coach of the year, best team. I wasn't high on some of these picks, but Saquon hit. Amari Cooper has been steady. It's been nice, man. And
It's been a roller coaster with Kamara, his 6th overall pick, but if he's healthy and he keeps production, it makes sense.
And most importantly, you have luck on your side, man. You have some strong juju with you right now.
Strong.
Yeah. I would disagree with that. I would say that there was all
it's all skill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to say that Alvin Kamara at 6 is a reach is just, it's stupid to me, and I still think it's stupid.
I feel like it was stupid. I agree with you at this point. Everything you say, I'm going to agree with you from here on out. I mean, you're just
you have to.
Have to.
I mean,
you're just you're proving us wrong week in, week out.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's not all going to crumble, but I picked the best football player every round, and that's what I did. I mean, Michael Thomas, he may not have a toe.
Yeah.
And but
he doesn't deserve a toe, bro. He doesn't deserve that toe no more.
Yeah, well, I'm dealing with that.
Another wasted season on Michael Thomas.
And another thing I want to say, I've done it through the draft. I received a lot of criticism last year about the draft process. So to see a team that does it in 2 different ways, I think that's I was 7-1 last year with the algorithm team, and 7-1 with the team that's custom drafted. So we're experimenting with different ways of doing things, and so far a lot of things are working. And obviously, no one wants to trade, but it's okay.
It was beautifully said, man.
Well, everyone trades little Matt, so I don't understand it.
But at some point, you just might as well accept one, because if not, you're going to get like 13 stupid fucking goddamn text messages a day.
It's
just persistence.
This is what he does for a living: is trade fantasy football players. Like
he hasn't solicited one from me. He knows better.
Me neither.
Oh, he's intimidated by you, Al. Let me ask him.
He knows better because
Matthew.
He wouldn't come at me with the stupidity either.
Matthew,
No, he does. I just shut him down. I'm always, he's like, "Man, you're such an asshole, dude. I gotta get your feelings hurt, dude. Like, I know where this is going, Matt. We're wasting our time, bro. I don't speak stupid. And you're not going to convince me
He
otherwise.
has traded with 3 teams in our league, though. He's traded
I'm
with
not saying
Ross,
that. I've
Mark,
I've
Ian.
never said that he is a bad fantasy manager. I've never said that. You can go back on the recordings.
There's evidence.
Matt
Hold on.
said he does not like Alex. That's.
I said he's a felon. He is a fantasy felon.
He is.
Trades
And
trades
there's-
cannot be judged until the end of the season. And also, trading just to trade does not imply any type of success
Yeah.
or any type of
Oh
like.
no.
And obviously, sitting at
Not working.
his current record, it's not working. So
It's not working.
it worked this week. So maybe he catches. I mean, that's what this league is, man. It's luck and it's win streaks.
There's another giant human.
Is that the synth?
That is the synth. The synth himself.
There he is.
Wow, in the flesh.
So was that Ian's? Is that Ian's mandatory appearance?
And
No,
this is-
that does not count.
That doesn't. Ian,
No,
Ian, we
no.
have decided
No,
that
you
that
don't
does
need
not count.
He's got to get on here and answer some questions.
We need
Yeah.
you on the pod from your own Zoom account, from your
Thornberry,
own
It's
device.
a mandatory appearance to be on the
I
podcast.
need your no.
I've not been on yet. I'll be on.
Type in
next-
type in your
Okay.
social security and prove that you have a fingerprint.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, David. Enough of that. Let's get back to it. I actually have another guest. If we want to welcome to the group to
Oh,
just
another
to-
guest.
just to finish it off.
Okay.
Just touchdown. Let's go.
Oh,
Ah.
the asleep. Baby's on the tee.
Yeah,
Fuck y'all.
it is a glass. I think.
Hey,
Daddy
fuck
Dad.
y'all, motherfuckers.
Hey, are you in the dungeon on Bourbon Street?
No, I'm in
But get the
a
breakfast.
dungeon at my own fucking house.
Do you get the hanger?
Huh?
Are you at the hangar?
Is that the
Dude, that'd be so tight, bro. Are y'all done? Is the pod over?
No, we got some things. Is that a special blend?
Oh, you already know.
Special
Oh,
blend
nice.
number 27s.
Number 27.
So
I
I would
remember
have
when
hopped
me
on
and Serge used to
earlier.
smoke cigarettes together.
Yeah. As a
Yeah,
phase.
I'm like the only one now. I'm still a child, but whatever.
Yeah.
Devin,
But
you're
yeah,
gonna
I
have
was
to,
gonna- I
you're
was
gonna
gonna
have to
hop-
watch. You're gonna have to watch the whole pod to catch up. But I'm just gonna tell you about yourself. Devin, you're coming in at number 3 in the power rankings this week.
Okay.
You received an award for best draft pick for Jalen Hurts, 69th overall,
Yeah.
Wow. That what, 6th round?
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
You're tied also with me with
Mhm.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, 2 quarterbacks.
Wow.
Al
Yeah,
got Burrow
well-
at 91st overall.
Yeah. So slightly better.
Well, Burrow doesn't look too good without Jamar, so we'll see how see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays
Let's
out.
just hope Tyler Boyd fills that void.
Some West Division trash
Boyd
talk.
filling the void. Love it. Love it.
Breaking
Yeah,
news.
one week at a time, man. What?
Mark the bodega put a tight end at his flex, and the tight end has scored 24 points against me. So not looking good for old Matt here.
Mm, damn. Damn.
Dallas Goddard.
Yeah, this is the first 100-yard receiving game he's had since high
Ever.
school.
And Dave is looking good against me. I'm not getting anything.
Serge, you need to win, man. You need to win. How you looking?
So I fell under the do better segment of this podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah, same.
So I've lost 4 in a row.
Well, I'm gonna tell
You
you,
and-
I'm sure y'all's already hit this topic, but Kyle's doing some major moves right now, and I don't know. Kyle might surprise some people.
No, Kyle's
moving forward.
Kyle's the
is
sucker.
that Dave? Was
Dave.
that
Yes.
Dave?
I
Holy
thought it
shit,
was
Dave!
established that he was a bottom skeever.
He is. He has the lowest points ever. He sucks the tank. He's a
A
Thanks,
skeever.
Gross.
All right,
Gross.
hey, I gotta go. The child's starting to scream. So
Glad to have you, Brian.
good night.
Continue your winning ways.
yes. Love you.
Playoff team.
Later.
you lose.
All right, Matt.
Yeah,
let's
I was
wrap this thing up because I'm sure my little baby is going to start crying here soon.
Yes.
Let's do some predictions, man. Like, go ahead and run us through these games this week.
All right. So starting at the bottom, I'm going to go the Kyle really dressed up as Flo and Devin as a dad game.
Mm.
Kyle versus Devin. Who do you have?
I'm gonna go with Devin based on tonight's performance, and it's an easy decision for me. I think Devin gets it done.
I'm going to go with Devin as well.
Looking at Joe.
Tight.
Yeah, so cool.
All right. Next game.
So the next one we have the gavel or the blade game. This is Al versus Dave. So this is gonna be tough, man. Will justice win, or will sharp crime win?
Sharp dressed man.
Yeah, white collar crime, or I'm gonna give the edge. Based on matchups, my gut is saying Dave's gonna win, but I can't go against the Roman Empire anymore. So for me,
if Al takes me and Vincent out back to back,
no, I just something's going on in Rome. I don't think I see maybe the Jets upsetting Buffalo somehow.
I don't see that.
I'm just something weird is going to happen, guys. You heard it here right now.
I agree. I agree with you. There's something going on with Al and his team. He has all the good juju, but I think that's going to break this week. I'm going to give it to Dave.
So what I think is going to happen, I'm going to see a 3-touchdown game from Kenny and Drake against the Saints. That's what it's going to be.
I don't think
that's what
so.
it's going to be.
Well,
it's not going to be. It's not going to be McCole Hardman again.
I'm gonna just step in and say you cold tripping, dog.
Yeah,
that's wild.
All right, Dave. So, Dave, do you have Dave winning this week, or do you have Al winning this week versus Dave?
Look at Dave.
I think Sauce Gardner is going to be treated like a rookie this week. And I know he's number one in every category, but he hasn't played my boy Stephon Diggs. And I think Stephon's going to give him a little bit of a welcome to the NFL.
Okay.
And I'll keep that as that.
I like it.
It's tough, man. It's going to be uphill battle, Al. I would have liked more from Devontae Smith tonight, but I can't go against Al.
I like Alvin. I don't know if I like him versus Baltimore, but I do like him. Here's the thing, though, is with Rashawn Bateman being out, I don't know if it's going to be that much of a high. I don't know. I think they're going to try to keep it close.
It could be a defensive conservative.
I think it could be a defensive fight, man.
That's what that's a vibe I'm getting. But
I'm getting it.
I'm hoping for a lot of checkdowns to Elvin.
Yeah.
But don't sleep on the Jets-Bills game. I think the same thing could be said about that game. I think that could be a low-scoring game too.
No, Sam, like your boy Wilson can't go against the Buffalo. All right, let me go back to Alvin in a second. But Buffalo Bills are the number one team in the NFL with applying pressure with sending the least amount of blitzes versus a quarterback who throws picks anytime there's pressure. I think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be close. But with the Saints, do you think it's a coincidence? This doesn't have to do with just with Alvin, Alex, but just a question. Sean Payton visited the facility. Okay. Now, all year we've been saying, please do, your Alvin little route that he does for the last, 7 years.
Halfback
anything.
Yeah.
Anything with Kamara. Please.
Anything with Kamara. Do you think that Sean went there and said, Dennis, you've got to be able to check the ball down to Alvin? Do you think that happened?
Probably.
I mean, Sean was at the facility for 2 days. I don't know what happened.
Hopefully it happened. It looked good.
Yeah.
It looked
So if that's the case, I agree with Al. I think Alvin's in line for a big year. And I think Alvin's a player that can win a championship.
I agree.
Is it also a coincidence that Sean was in the building for 2 days and now Michael Thomas is on IR because he hates Sean Payton that fucking much? Going back to fantasy and going back to Serge's take on King and Drake, I don't know who's going to win the game between us and Baltimore, but what I think the Saints' kryptonite for as long as I can remember was a rushing quarterback. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a big Lamar week. He hasn't been doing too much lately. Honestly, like he hasn't he hasn't done what he's been drafted to do, and he's looking for that contract still. So I think this could be a get right game for Lamar. He doesn't have Bateman.
It's
His
prime.
running backs are down, and that's always been our kryptonite. And
Like,
who do we have to chase him?
I have a thought.
Pete Werner.
The last time we played against Baltimore, we were at Brian's house eating crawfish.
Yeah.
Okay. And we won by 1 point because Justin Tucker missed that
extra point.
Yeah.
And they literally said
The
Justin
meme.
never misses it, and he missed it. So let's just have a shrimp boil and win the game.
I love that idea.
We'll miss
Just to
the
wrap up
point to win.
Al and Dave's game, just to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Alvin's I think Alvin and Kenyon Drake need to have big gays for Al. And I still think the Roman Empire has the good luck, but it's gonna take more than that, I think, to beat Dave this week.
I think it's still, we have some time until Sunday. I may
Last
switch.
minute changes. Okay.
Yeah, Kenyon
What's
Drake's kind of a place filler. I'm waiting to see what some game time decisions are.
Nice.
All right, so let's rapid fire off these next ones. We have the featherweight game. We have Vincent versus Ross. I got Vincent.
Vince gets all of his players back.
He does not get his 49ers this week.
He doesn't, but he has been saying he's been preparing for this week since the season started. So I'm going to give him the edge.
And he's got Mahomes and Eckler back in.
Exactly.
I don't even think Ross knows who's on his team at this point, to be honest with y'all. No offense, Ross, but all offense. So
all of it. I'm going Vincent.
I think Mahomes and Eckler is potent enough to
coming off the bye, both of them. That's.
I don't want to play Ross. Like, I don't want to play him in a one-on-one matchup, but he doesn't look steady when you look at him as a team. Because anytime you play against Taysom Hill as tight end, he may get 30.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I don't want to play Ross in a one-on-one matchup.
The same thing applies with Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is hit or miss too. The Atlanta situation is iffy because he's starting Huntley, and that's a committee with Algier, and they're saying Cordarrelle Patterson might play this week. So
I think he's back.
I don't know. We're gonna see about this one, but I'm gonna stick with Vincent as well. I think
Ross will make a comeback though. He's gonna make a little surge.
Eckler at Atlanta with no Keenan Allen, no Mike Williams. He might have 16 receptions.
Right.
Yeah. 60.
60 points.
Next up, we have the battle of the giant humans game between Brian and Ian. So two massive humans. Tough matchup. Brian coming off a 200-point performance.
Yes. Which will never happen again, but
I don't know.
Yeah, spare.
It's obviously not going to happen again, but this is going to be high scoring, man.
Yeah.
I'm going Ian.
This looks like a championship game.
I mean, Ian can go off. Ian can go off for 150. He's done it multiple times.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he does that every week.
He does.
One thing of note, though, is this is his second week without Jamar Chase, and last week he went with Tua. So I don't know if Justin Herbert's going to have enough. I don't know if Herbert's going to be able to. It's funny to say, but I don't know if he's going to keep up with Geno Smith.
It's tough.
At least Ian doesn't have to go up against Nick Chubb, which is nice.
Yeah. I'm going Ian.
I'm going Brian, man.
Same.
I'm going big body. I'm going big body.
I'm going big bodies. Brian's going to get it done.
Yeah. It's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em. But I'm gonna go Brian.
Okay, next we have the Nigel Thornberry game, Mark versus Matt. I'm gonna go Mark on this one because Dallas Goedert just put up 24 points and he's a flex. So,
ooh,
great play by him. He's an aggressive manager. He's one of the better managers in this league. Great play.
I don't know. I hear it's allergy season right now, so Lil Matt might be in trouble. I'm just saying. Hope take your Zyrtec, bro. Take your Zyrtec.
So this is actually
Bro, this is me. I'm
this
talking
is
me.
this Matt.
Oh,
Me.
sorry.
I need to take Zyrtec, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh
Sorry.
man, 24 points is tough, man. That's 2 players.
Yep. He's got a cushion.
The only thing that could be helpful though is if it's not 100% sure that Mark Andrews is going to play against the Saints. I think he's going to play, but it's not confirmed yet. So
Doesn't matter. I already put up 24. That's tough on me because I have injuries, people that don't want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna
this
have
is,
Matt
dude.
starting. Weeks.
McCaffrey looks good in that offense, man.
Yeah.
I know it
Yes.
was kind of like,
He's on a bye
like,
week though, so
yeah, you're fucked. Sorry.
yeah.
I will say there is a
I'm out of
strategy.
touch.
Mark deployed a strategy that I don't agree with for what I just said. Mark Andrews might not play, right? Mark should have
True.
started Dallas Goedert at tight end, put
Yeah.
Mark Andrews at the flex,
And so that way
he
had
can
options.
have the option to start a running back, a receiver, or a tight end.
Well, I hope it bites him in the ass and I win. Let's go.
It might. It might.
I'm gonna let the league in on a little tip, a little secret where I feel like most of y'all know about it. But if you got somebody playing on a Thursday night, don't ever put them in your flex, man. Don't ever put them in your flex. That you're just losing flexibility right there. No
Yep,
pun
you want to
intended,
open
but
it
you
up.
are.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's just you got to put him in your. You got to put, like you said, Serge, put him in the tight end spot. Now he's screwed. You know, now he has to start Mark Andrews, and if he doesn't play,
He's got to
that
go
could be
pick up Austin Hooper
Sarah.
off of the waiver
But he
wire.
won't know. And it's a
Yeah.
Monday night game, so he won't know. What if
His
he-
only
if-
option,
Ooh.
his only
It's a Monday
option
night-
would be what's his name? Adam Troutman.
Yeah.
That'd be his only option.
Hey, I'm
And
gonna
he's-
go pick him up right now.
and he's on
Matter of fact.
Don't do it. Let him start Adam Troutman, dude. Let him start him. That's a goose.
That is a good. Dude, I should
That's
do
a
that right
goose.
now. No, that's collusion. That's collusion.
All right, last game, guys. We have the child and the parent game between Serge and Little Matt.
Yeah,
Little Matt's obviously the child in this scenario.
for sure.
I don't know, guys. This one is tough for me. I don't know. Serge is just. It looks like he's imploding from the inside out. I need Lamar Jackson to score, man. That's the only way it happens. This machine does not go without Lamar Jackson.
True.
I think he has
10
a big
points,
week this week.
12 points. It's not enough.
Well, unless
Right.
Jefferson could put up another 40-point game, then
Just my whole dynamic changed, man. Like Cordero Patterson went down, my RB2. I've had to start Michael Carter at RB2. It weakens my flex. It's just it's been tough.
yeah, it's a tough go,
I think-
man.
I think your faith in Kyle Pitts may reward you. I think it's coming. I think he's trending up.
He
Don't do
didn't
it,
start him
man.
last week, though.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it.
I have to. I can't do
You
it.
have to. You have to.
You have
He's
to.
good of a player. You got to
Hey,
start him.
Serge, Astro just scored again.
So look, this is a fantasy football podcast.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm out of touch. I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Little
Forget
Matt
it.
made some trades. His team isn't looking bad. I don't think he'll have a week like he did last week. That was a luck week, but I think it'll be a close game. And Serge, you should be worried, but I do want you to get the win.
Look, I'm worried. I'm also not worried. Okay. Cooper Kupp is hurt going up against Tampa Bay. I'm not that worried as I should be. Dante Foreman going up against Cincinnati. That could be bad for me. I'm not that worried, guys. I'm feeling confident this week, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Serge.
Yeah.
I'm going Surge too.
5-game losing streak. I mean, no, that can't happen. That can't happen.
Yeah, it's time to snap, crackle, and pop that.
He's
thing, man. Let's go.
relying on AJ Dillon. I mean,
Well,
He'll be
AJ
retired.
Dillon. AJ Dillon is an excellent player. I mean,
He's an elite. He's an
excellent.
elite back.
He's elite. I mean, he is elite according to Lil Matt. I mean, he's just, you know, he's elite, man. I don't know what else to say. He's a great player. He's great, you know. So
Bro, he is, but dog, Green Bay is whack this year, bro.
dude, whack, dog. Aaron Rodgers is gonna retire before the season is over with.
For real, bro. I think Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers is still a top 3 quarterback though, but I don't know what's happening in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Aaron
much
Rodgers,
ayahuasca,
he's just
man.
Aaron Rodgers has basically just been a podcast guest this whole season. That's
Yeah.
Seriously.
that's his job.
Straight up.
He's immunized.
I'm gonna go Little Matt.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go Soto.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going Serge. I didn't mean that.
All right, guys. That's all we got, man.
Thanks for including me for the end of it, guys. Appreciate
Yeah.
y'all. Love.
We got Vanilla Spot.
Dave, I want to say thank you for appearing on tonight's episode.
Yes.
It was a pleasure. Al and Devin, recurring guests, always appreciated as well.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna go watch the 9th inning of Game 5. Astros are winning 3-1. So I'm gonna sign off, guys. It's been a
Hey.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Hey, stop recording real quick. I want to ask Al a quick question. Off the record.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna kick everyone off, but maybe.
No, just hit stop recording.